guys. So today, traded a couple tickers. I feel pretty good about the way I traded today. So I traded BABA. This is one of the stocks that one of the tickers that I took. So as you can see, it was very weak. Started out coming down, hit this level, and kind of consolidated around here, bouncing around the 2 daily levels. And then when it starts to break through the second one, that's when it piqued my interest, because if we look at the longer time frames, like a 15-minute chart or whatnot, it really confirms all the other charts, the 1 minute and the 5 minute, in terms of the breakdown. So I took on the short side, not a full position, but on the slight bounce, when I saw this bounce on very low volume, I took it on the short, added to my position. So if you look at over here, I added to my position, and then when it came down, I started to take off, because this is where it bounced. This is a level 1903, and so I did, and it did kind of bounce a bit before now coming back down. So I didn't really want to mess around that area. It may break down and continue to go further, but for me, this is a pretty nice move, because my entries pretty much got me at 119.73-ish, so it's right around this level. So this is like a good move. It's almost like a 30-40 cent move. So I've captured a big portion of that. So that was it. That was my trade on BABA. I also traded PDD. So PDD, very similar to BABA. On the chart, it looks like it was going to break down. If you look at the 1 minute here, it was holding this level, and it looked like it was going to break down through that. So that's when I took PDD on the short side. It did drop. The drop was pretty significant. So usually what happens is, if it's significant, it may have a snapback. So I start to scale out. And when level 2 looked like it was going to stop it around this level, I took the remainder off. It did pop back a bit, and now it's kind of consolidating, probably going to make another leg down, maybe a bit further down to like 56-ish, and then it may bounce back. So I don't know. So that was PDD. Roblox, I took this on the short side. I covered some right away. The reason I took it on the short side is when you look at the 5 minute here, there's a lot of rejections at around this level. So it keeps getting rejected. So I felt comfortable to get on the short side, even though it's a bit above the VWAP. And then when it came down, I took some off. It popped back up, and I re-upped it. And then it did pop up a bit, but I wasn't too concerned. I mean, I have to say I was a bit concerned, but not too much. Simply because of where it sits, which is right above, or right on this daily level of resistance. So I felt kind of comfortable around taking on the short side here. Obviously, if it keeps going up, what my strategy would have been was I would add to my position, because I typically take a smaller size in my initial position, and add to it, as you can see, is add to it right up to the moving average as it's coming down, and then if it goes above the moving average, then I would stop out. So yeah, it did come down, but because this stock was sitting on a level right here, this seems to be a pretty strong level. It's been holding. It held here pre-market. It held during the market open. So I decided to take it all off and switch my attention to BABA, which was the first ticker that I reviewed. So anyway, those are my moves. Hope folks have a good day.